Well, all right. So this workout is from the 19th of April, 2025. And since what's funny is obviously, so this is my next batch as far as creating content, as far as uploading all my workouts, and again, holding myself accountable. I am going to do about 3 days, I think. This is the first one today of doing this. So I am, just to give you an idea, today is when I'm actually recording this, or doing this voiceover, it's the 27th of April. So it's about, on this one, I'm actually about, 6 days out. So what obviously the workouts that I've done here are, again, a little late. My point is that today, as I'm talking about this, the last couple of days, my legs have been a little sore, and I'm just kind of like confused between the as I look at myself work out and as like my soreness, because I wasn't sore during these workouts. And I'm not like super sore. That's not what I'm meaning. Like, oh my God, I don't know if any of you guys played football or anything like that, where you get like the third day blues or something like that, where you're really super sore after your third days. Well, I don't know. Maybe let's talk about it. So back in the football days, especially high school, when you started the preseason, when you started to work out, which is a few weeks before the actual regular season, in order to get in shape, the team goes to practice twice a week for the first 2 weeks. They called it Hell Week, but and of course there's other organizations that call it Hell Week, or they have also a title for Hell Week, but we called it Hell Week, which was actually 2 weeks of twice a day going to practice. And yes, both of the times that you went into practice, we would do calisthenics, cardio workout. The terrible thing is that and it's probably not as bad as some other places, but where I grew up, or where my high school was, summers were really hot. So we did reach triple figures sometimes, and the water was always available and going. They never mistreated us or anything like that, but it was an issue. The heat was an issue sometimes, and we would start at the end of August. That's when practice comes in, and then of course I'm thinking about it now, and then in September is when we would go into school, and then while there are scrimmages before school starts, the season starts, I think, either the second week of school. Friday Night Lights, man. And I'm thinking about it right now, the old football days, being part of a team, and I think especially as a freshman, what it does is it allows you to meet people before actually the school year begins. And I think I didn't do it freshman year, which kind of, thinking about it now, I think it might have helped me integrate better into high school. But sophomore year, I started playing football. And what you do is you basically start meeting your classmates, your teammates / classmates, before school begins. And so by the time the first day of school comes around, sort of a little bit of the anxiety of high school is kind of worn out, because you've already basically been going to school and have been on the school grounds for a while. So that's just an interesting take on that. By the way, if I had to do it all over again, even though I was a pretty decent football player and pretty decent baseball player, I don't think I'd play football again. It's funny because I've had conversations with my friend about this, as far as if we had kids. He had daughters, so he doesn't. He didn't have this issue, but we started talking about, like, if we would have had kids. If I would have had kids, or if I have kids now, I don't think I'd let them play football. I don't, or at least not encourage them to play football. It's weird, but I love football. I really do. But unfortunately, do I think I suffered concussions? Yeah, I did. Do I think I played entire games with a concussion? Yeah, I'm sure I did. Do I think I practiced with concussions, especially during Hell Week? Yeah, I do. So I don't know how the long-term effect of that. I doubt it. I did play a little bit of college ball, junior college ball. And yes, everything is bigger, better, faster, stronger the higher up you go, and it hurts. So with all that said, I definitely would not encourage my kids to play football, the American football. I'm not sure if I discourage them to play, but I think it would be up to them. But I wouldn't. I don't think I'd push them for it. I'd rather have them play something completely different that didn't have a head-to-head smash on it. It's weird, in that sense. And yeah, my friend was like, no, absolutely not. My friend actually did suffer more physical injuries than I did. The worst injury I got was I got swept. I got chop blocked, and my knee went out for the game, but it was just sprained. I was able to come back in a couple of weeks. And nothing major happened to me. I don't think I have any major physical effects from high school football. I definitely think that if I ended up pursuing and I was, but if I ended up going through college and things like that, I probably would be suffering from some sort of physical ailment nowadays. The reason I bring up the soreness and then I actually rambled off into that football story is that, again, my legs are sore, like not football day sore. It's not like I can't get up or anything like that, but I definitely feel it. Is because a couple of days ago I actually ended up tightening up the tension on the exercise bike. And while I did that, it's funny because the next day I was like, man, why do I feel so sore? And I thought that maybe something happened. And it wasn't until a day after that when I realized, oh, shit, I tightened the tension and I'm struggling. Well, I'm not struggling, but it takes a little bit more effort to make the wheel spin on that. So I just thought that was funny, and somehow just ended up reminded me up into the old football days. I graduated high school in 1993, so that's years ago. So we're talking, I'm going to be 50 in July, so that's 35 years of stuff. Let's do the math, because I started football in 1990. Man, that is just crazy. So 2025 minus 1990, yeah, that's 35 years ago. Wow, time flies. But yeah, we're still at it here. I don't think that I'm going to go into the super sore spot to where I don't think I'm ready to push myself to the point where, you see all the workout videos, you see all the big powerlifting sort of things and the big gaining muscles sort of thing. I think that would be eventually nice, but I'm not. You really do have to push your body for that in order to get that sort of tone. And again, my goal is to create some sort of power, build up my core so that I can pitch one last season in the adult baseball league, and then go from there. Anyway, this was my workout for this day. We're still on track. We're still doing things. I took a day off yesterday just because, and that's the other thing. I'll talk on the next video, I guess, about it. Well, I will go and do I rambled on enough on this one. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and enjoy your youth.